in public.
Bueller?
Like if I'm not paying attention, they're like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Bueller. Shut up.
Hey.
Do it and then look back at us.
No! How do I fucking kick?
Oh yeah, you're a controller. You really have to
Oh,
push.
it's not in the moveset.
Really?
Maybe it's... No.
Dude.
Oh my God.
Well, didn't you point out there's a roll that you can like cancel out the leap?
I don't remember how to
Oh
kick
no,
it.
you told me that there's the thing where you hold back and you stop.
Oh, the jump?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's that, and then there's
I can't do it now.
you don't hold it. That.
There we go.
So you could have done that if you rolled. Anyway.
I
They're just
can't
trying
kick
to-
in this.
They're just not okay with what's going on.
Fuck!
You killed their friends and their family.
I
and
really
you're
wanted to
just-
kick him off the ledge.
Heads up behind you. Maybe not. Grab that item. Freeze the game. What games did we play? We played a good amount of indie
We
games.
played a shitload of games.
There's a game.
It's behind me.
There's a game. Oh, I'll get all the stuff.
Yeah.
Talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, that'll be a good.
Up first, up close and personal. I wanted to talk
Rundown.
about this game that they manufactured it for
We're in
the
the
actual
fire.
NES in an actual cart.
Retro.
We have a game called Haunted Halloween '85, and it's from the guys at RetroTainment Games. Guy was really nice. They're from Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, and what?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say what's it called? Philly.
That they didn't.
I thought you said Philly.
No,
but he explained to us that.
No,
like,
well, yeah, I thought I was asking him
They
if he
hate each
knew.
other.
No, if he knew the Wonder Years. I'm surprised he's in the same state. Whatever.
Well, he's in his 30s.
No excuse.
There's
I'm gonna still be looking into music. Anyway.
Yeah, but.
Anyway, really cool. The game was really responsive. I enjoyed it a lot.
It just felt like good.
The point is that you fight zombies and your health becomes you kind of like break down as a character. Your character breaks down and becomes
Halloween.
more. Yeah, kind of. It becomes paler and then eventually you become a zombie and you're dead. And you have certain. It's a classic.
Do you think we're
8-bit
ready
game.
for this guy?
This is the one that you capitalized and made me feel like a piece of shit for not being able
I'm
to
gonna
do so.
try, but
No, check them out. We're gonna reach out to them and see if they
down.
have anything
Clown.
for us to show
I'm
off.
gonna try and bury them. Let's go, bitch.
Show me moves. Nice. Oh, at least he's smiling about it.
Didn't do fucking anything.
Didn't do dick. Bury him again.
Oh, I don't like that.
Good try.
Oh my god. Look at my health. Did you see that?
What?
I had like 1 health. Like literally 1.
Oh, way too soon. My turn.
That's the end of me.
Oh, well.
Oh,
Oh, this
man.
one though. The guy was really nice.
The guys who made
They made something else?
Monaco.
Pocket Watch Games is the developer.
Weird.
Yeah, it says
I don't
right there.
remember
An
that.
arcade real-time strategy game from the creators of Monaco.
Yeah.
Tooth and Tail. Fucking so cool. It's like
They were really cool guys.
Tower
too.
Defense meets
RTS.
RTS meets animals.
Meets.
I don't
and
know.
then
I
they had
enjoyed
a
it, and
lot
I don't
of-
really even care for those kind of games. Am I going the right way?
Yeah, sometimes this happens.
Where's that?
Yeah, you just kind of have to wait.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking
Do.
buggy.
Okay, we'll see then, I guess.
I don't really understand it. Alright.
You're taking the baton.
Go
Tell
on
us.
it. Go
Tell
to the
us.
right, go
Tell
to-
who else we met.
Okay, so we got.
This way. This way, right?
Yes.
It's my
no,
turn.
No, no, up, up, up. Up, 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 up.
Fuck you.
Oh, nice.
He
It's
thought
like
he-
up to the right.
This way, right?
No,
No.
like up the other way.
I gotta get my bearings. I don't really remember the game.
Yeah, up that way.
Okay, I'm in it to win it this time. God damn, I did not expect to have so much issue. Turns out that the and maybe my mic is too loud this time. Turns out that the webcam was taking all of the credit when it shouldn't have taken any of the credit. Even though OBS Okay, sounds great. Even though OBS was set to not have, or was set to default, and my mic was set to default, it still decided that it would fail on me in terms of being what was being used. I think everything sounds fucking fantastic. So today, I'm printing behind me the I guess the left or the right, doesn't really matter, of the spool holder, so it can print from the top, so it kind of feeds in instead of pulling from the, you can see right there on the bottom screen, it's pretty much, I'll go over, it's pretty much pulling from the left. And that's just temporary, of course. Hopefully you didn't just catch me in my undies, it's really hot. So basically, it's just up there. Hopefully the camera doesn't cut out. So the spool holder, as you can see from the actual 3D, the slice of it and everything, basically it's just printing a big old, there it goes. Sorry, the USB is super sensitive on this camera. I got it used. Put it down right there. Let's back up here. So basically, you got the two, and then it meets in the middle. It holds the spool, and it's making a big old raft, so it doesn't fuck up. I had luck. The other thing, or before I go into that. I just looked up, I'll go back to the beginning so you know what I'm doing. I looked up, now that you can actually hear me, I already said all this last stream, but, you know, if only I was being fucking hosted by Smooth McGroove, none of this would have happened. I saw him hosting somebody playing Dark Souls 3. Very ironic that I would play Dark Souls 3 as our intro, unrelated. So, if you look up ANET A8 updates on Thingiverse, a fuck ton of people, I thought this was really cool, this pen holder, but a bunch of people have, like, you know, what can handle, what, you know, the tension that most plastic can handle for, like, updates on the actual machine, as well as just, like, interesting embellishments, and that's what I'm printing right now. So it's by Mighty Nozzle, published March 8th. Go check it out. It's pretty much just printing two of them. And then I have no idea, he doesn't really list that the part that you put the ball bearing in. I need to find that somehow. It's not really referenced. Oh, what's this? No. I don't know. Maybe I'll hit him up. The other thing new in my life, I'm trying to obtain, I think I already talked about this last time, I went on, wanted to go try and see if I could find TinyArcade.com, hit up the guys over at, I don't know, what is it, GoDaddy, private hosting, it's like, partner. Well, I guess I can just do Wiz. It's whatever. Oh, no, I don't want to do Wiz. Who owns this domain? It's not, fuck, I forget what I looked up. I basically looked up, because, like, TinyArcade.com. I basically looked up who owned it, and it was this secure kind of private, owner, because basically they're just masking it so you don't know who directly owns it. So I called them. I called that company, and they fucking laughed at me when I tried to find out who, if there was some way I could find out from them. I don't know. It doesn't hurt to help. What a fucking dick. Anyway, it doesn't matter who they are. So now I'm trying to go through GoDaddy. If anyone ever tries to do this, GoDaddy domain. If you go on GoDaddy, you go to TinyArcade.com. Oops, .com. TinyArcade.com. It is taken. Still want it. Here's what to do. Basically, you drop $70. I'll let you guys know the success of that. I don't particularly know. This is gonna be loud. Hold on. I just want to make this closer to my mouth. I don't entirely know what it entails. I already dropped the $70. I'm just gonna find out, I guess, what that really means. And basically, you bid. You give them like a starting bid. You're like, I think the lowest is 250, unfortunately. So I did 250 to 300. I know that's really low, but whatever. I'm not made of money. Anyway, so that's what I'm printing behind on the bottom. What we're gonna work on is not that. Fuck, I did not look to see if whether or not this was all set. The other thing is that I updated Cura. For those who are having issues with Cura, you can reference the old videos, but basically gives you a whole slew of bullshit to play with. And then I found somebody's profile that they called ANET A8. Hold on, get out of the fucking way. ANET A8 golden ratio speed quality 0.2 millimeters. 0.2 being I believe the size of the nozzle. And I'm gonna go blurry. Anyway, it will focus. It's probably just trying to track that thing and it's not doing a very good job at it. So I found that profile, uploaded it. Seems to work pretty well. I was able to print that. I don't really like the mask. I'm sorry, not the raft. The size is pretty big because you can see how small the actual print is compared to how much it lays on that raft. So that I couldn't find. I don't know if you can see. I can bring it over here. Oh, I guess I can't. I mean, I can, but here, I'll do this just for a second. So under adhesion, raft layers is 2, and as it depicts, it says the number of top layers on top. The second raft layer, these are fully filled layers that model sits on. 2 layers result in smoother top, so I'm like, fuck it. But basically, I just don't want so much infill on the raft. Or not infill. Infill's like what kind of fills. I just don't want so much distance off the print. I didn't see it. It's probably, there's like a whole slew. You can add a fuck ton. Top spacing, top line width, middle, I don't know, I don't see it. Anyway, I didn't have the time to, play with it. I just wanted to get a print going so it can be my background. If anything, stop yelling at me. If anything, I will do this. There. That looks a little bit better. Why is this so low? There. You don't really need to see anything more than that. So let's get into the cup holder extravaganza. So where I left this, I mean, it's kind of done. I need to figure out physics in terms of whether or not, where's the bodies? We'll name this the lid. I just gotta make sure it actually, that the thread lines up. Why is that its own thing? Oh, that's the thread. That's its own body? Huh, maybe I might want to redo that. Some Japanese shit going down. Oh, it didn't work out? Something? I guess let's delete that. Other features. I just don't think it... I don't... Huh. Why is it making them their own body? I mean, it doesn't matter. I actually kind of want it to go to the top. What is this? This is the... I don't know, the bottom. So let's bring out the lid, bring out the bottom. I might have just had it thread. Oops. Been too hard. I'll bring it back. I've been really ramming my laptop. I mean, I'm doing this all on a laptop is the main issue. If I don't feel like we're gonna get anywhere with Fusion, Windows updated. No, I can't just search. I have to like exit the Windows bar and then bring it back in. If I feel like we're not getting anywhere with Fusion in terms of ideas, I might start on Octoprint. If you don't know what that is, it's just software in the form of a kernel to be a controller for the printer. There's also, I forget it, what it name, Octoprint versus Astroprint. So Astroprint is the same idea, but I don't think it as it's not like the, it's kind of like going to a new, Intel has their, let's see, there's Asus microcontrollers. Oops, I thought Asus had one. Is that what it's called? Is it called Up Micro? What is it called, man? Yeah, Up. So like there's Up, and they have their series of boards that they actually have an Intel chip and you can run Windows on it, but I mean, it's probably not as affordable, and so you won't have the community that's developing for it. So it's probably more worthwhile if you're new to it to get into the RetroPie, which is similar to what my analogy or comparison is. Just Astroprint's kind of like going into the newer, like a group of people who know what they're doing, made something for people who know what they're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, like me, in terms of never just getting into 3D printing and having a controller, I would suggest going Octoprint. I'd like to, I don't really want it wireless though. I don't even know how to get the ANET to connect to it wirelessly. The other thing I need to look into is updating the ROM of the printer itself. I guess you just hit it and update. I guess using Arduino's IDE. I don't know. I looked at it really quick. It kind of makes sense. I didn't really look at it for too long. Okay, so everything sounds fine. That's the fucked up part about all this is you never really know. You go in and you find out the music's too loud or what have you. So let's find something to do. Let's reopen that. Let's clean stuff up again. Save it before it decides to fucking crash. And then I might go in Octoprint. I can't really do anything while it's printing, so that's the downfall. I can probably I might start to like make some sort of lip so the pie is caught and see how that works out. So let's see the bodies. Bottom, save that, sure. I'm going to North Carolina next week. I'm driving down. That will be one hell of a fucking ride. I'm gonna go do a Wi-Fi network install with a friend and his workers just to get the experience. God damn, is that gonna be fucking... Because I'm driving, I'm probably gonna take a nap after I get home from work and just leave right then and there. Okay, what do I want? So the bottom, let's look at what that looks like. What is it? I don't know what it is, sure. So let's save this. It's probably like, yeah, it's probably sending all these failures because of how it was created. So I should save it. So the adhering, I thought about this the other day. Adhering to the lid and having a bottom, I can't adhere the pie in the bottom and adhere it to the lid when trying to turn it. So I'm thinking that we shouldn't even worry about the thread, because if we considering the thread requires it to be kind of, when removed, you have to consider pulling out the extremities or making sure that they don't, you know, you can't turn the bottom to unscrew the lid if the pie should be, you know, housed in the bottom but adhered at the top. So I'm thinking the thread, I don't even know how to get rid of the thread now. Huh. Can I just delete it? No. How the fuck do you get rid of the thread? It's probably, size, maybe, can you do 0? Oh, that's doing that. Maybe I should just delete it. Just bottom. Extrude. I gotta make sure it doesn't cut it. That should be fine. And then get rid of hide the bottom. Hide the pie. I don't know, what, 72, I guess. And then extrude -2. Actually, fuck, hold on. Hide the HDMI. Extrude -2. Why is it fucking up? That's not enough. Extrude. Whoa, what? I don't even know what it is. go all the way through. So -8. Is that good? It'll have to be good. Bottom lid. So, so the other idea would be kind of like a jar where it just sinks in, like right here. Maybe. It'll probably have to be like that. Huh, I'm trying to think. Like that. But what is that? That's 78, so 76. Oh, what did that? Oh, did that do to the bottom? Fuck. Circle, but I want to do that. And 76. And then. Oh, I can lay it down. Circle to this line. And then grab this thing, extrude, I don't know, 6. So the other idea, that might be not small enough. I have to find the diameter of the inside of the lid, and the diameter of, I guess I can do that. The diameter of this is 76, whereas this, yeah, that's not gonna work. I gotta make it a little bit smaller. What is this? I just have to find out. 72, so I have to bring it in 4 millimeters. You know. Q -4. Fuck. Q -4. Is that what I want to do? Why is it extruding? I'm saying Q. Oh, I am hitting E. -2. No. 2. And then have this go Q. This 4. Therefore, so now this should be what, the 72 is what I, that's 66. What the fuck happened? So I can, am I right? Do I remember that right? This is 72, right? 72, what the hell? I must have did something too fast. And then this can be extruded, I don't know, too. Oh shit, not 24. Oh, am I not doing this right? Am I not extruding the right thing? So fucking... Fucking not extrude, god damn it. It's Q, not E. 2. So what's that, 72? There. So that will work. I mean, it seems like a better idea in terms of not getting anything stuck. It's just that it's for his kid. So I'm trying to think of something that would make more sense in terms of No more music. It's all done. In terms of not being tampered with. Huh. Can't really think of anything. Contemplating. Let's make sure that this is okay. It's not. This I have to make sure is okay. From this. That's right here. To it's gonna fuck up and give me some weird ass. Oh no, that's okay. So that's 7.5. I gotta find my notes. I put the notes. Then I'm looking at my some of my stuff, and the thing I'm excited for is to get a GPU so I can play Breath of the Wild on my new PC. I learned the hard way that that's going to be necessary. Where did I put my notes? Measurements. Why didn't I see that before? Anyway, what do I? Space from HDMI to side is 10. That's not going to fly. It's only 8. So. Oops. 4. Fuck, I gotta do this first. Q4. Q4. And I will have to make the lid bigger, I guess. So the pie on the top. So let's see now. We want that and that. It is now 14. What the fuck happened? It's just the name of a circle, I guess. Because I need at least 10. And that's being safe. And maybe I can, like, not have this so close to the sides. It doesn't need to be, you know. Well, you know. You fucking know. So, I'll probably give it 13 instead of 10. It's just safe. I kind of want to just print a prototype, whether or not it's ready, fit it, see what it looks like, maybe come up with a couple ones, because nobody comes up with something brilliant from, you know, the start. Oh, fuck. Capture. I've never seen that before, the capture position thing. Okay, so this is going to be questionable. What I want to do is I want to, where am I drawing? I want to grab this side. How am I? Where did that even draw? See, this is not right. Delete you, stop. Line. Can I not? Why does it have to be the plane? Why can't it be this? I guess I can't. Oh, this is what I'm being foolish. I would want to right on here. And I want to grab from here to here. And from here to here. Maybe closer. So I won't be able to adhere it any other way. There's 179. 180. No. What the fuck happened? And I want to do I don't know, 2 millimeters. Degrees. And boom goes the dynamite. It's gonna be a little odd, but it should just drag into itself. And so this should now be a thing. This can go away. Extrude. I don't remember what the height is. And to fix it, I can just... Oh, is that okay? That's just too tall. There. Just, I don't know. I mean... It seems right to me. It seems jiffy. I can't see what I'm doing. I don't know. See, this is what I mean about the raft. We haven't even started actually printing the actual device. Hold on, I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, it is fucking hot as balls in here. That is not an overestimate. I really hope the mic is working. And we've only been streaming for 40 minutes. I'm only gonna go an hour. I need to limit this because I feel like I go way too long and it's just boring. So, let me just keep going because it's not like things just aren't needed. From the top, here. Here's my degrees, 180, and then 2. Sweet, don't fuck up the degrees. This. I'm always better at things the second time around. So like seeing it work the first time, I can always replicate it just as fast. It was 85. Okay, I guess not. Oh, what? I thought I saw the bottom blue, and I thought that's where it was lifted to. What is this line for? Weird. And then maybe, since it's a 3D printer, somehow get rid of that. I guess it's not that important, but maybe, what is the what fan can be usable with RetroPie? Look, it's fucking this guy.
Pentium 2 age.
So
but what I've
lame.
discovered is that this cooler actually has a
So I don't know. Maybe they have sometimes they have the 3D model of it. Not this one though. Just technical details? No description? No, it's on the same page. I hate when people do that. They have links the height in the page. And it worked fine, working instantly if you have an old computer sitting around. I think I tried it. Oh, never mind. So let's computer fan. So what size is this? So 50 millimeters? No. 10 fan. 3D model. I forget what oh, this one's perfect. I gotta go find the page. Grab CAD. Let's hope he has decent files. JPEG, that's not helpful. It's a RAR. That's not gonna tell me what's in it, I'm sure. Nobody look. I can just log in with Google. Oh man, is it hot as shit in here? Oh, it's because I'm in a different browser. Basically, I just, and then I'll probably put a couple holes somewhere, so there's some external cooling. How many meters is this? 71, maybe it will work. Come on, Abhijit. Give me this fucking fan, dog. That's a step. Great. That's fucking amazing, actually. Okay, I guess you can't drag and drop like I was hoping. One day I'll clean this all up. The fuck did it go? I must have put it there. So, We want to do new from file, product 1. This is a trick that I've learned. If nobody's watching, but when they all do, they'll want to know. Just name it fan. We only really need this. Fucking name it fan like I asked. Copy this and paste new. Is that odd? That looks extremely off. Okay. Where's the other dimension? So I guess my idea would be to put it close to the heatsink. From the top. Like so. Something like that. Just so there's something cooling it. Oh, I'd be up a little bit more. You know. Okay, right there. And then, I really don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, that way. So I will want to circle, copy position right here, and fucking let's try right there. And stop switch, and hide the fan, and grab the circle, and hide the pie, and -5. And put it back. Like, look, see what I mean? That's for cooling. It's simple enough. The lid needs to be fixed, but you get the gist. The other thing I need to get and grab CAD. I think I saw it last. No, I never found it. USB female. Where my females at? 3D model. Fucking no. Don't. Oh, I need micro USB anyway. Fucking no SolidWorks. I hate when things aren't universal in terms of, like, how does it? Sorry. I do want STL, like, or step, like, it's like the easiest to work with in terms of fusion, but I just don't understand why things aren't like universal in terms of making sure that I don't have to deal with file formats that aren't handled. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. It'd be really helpful to have a 3D model maker, that camera thing that kind of takes the dimensions of an object in front of it, because then I could just fucking scan it. I wouldn't have to go scouring the internet to find nothing. You don't even know what I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm just finding the actual, like, metal header. So that's not gonna help. let's fix the Q. Not too much. I might have to be. I think it was 4. Q for I need to make sure that the this is the same. This is 76, and this is 80. Well, what the fuck? Fuck. Oh, why did it flip me? Wood. No, I want the wood. Q4. There you go. So, I mean, that's just the gist of what I want to do. Maybe put another no, because I don't want to. You would have you'd be lowballing the power on the Raspberry Pi if you put more of a fan than that. Now to go fucking find it and buy it. But I think that's the gist of it. I don't know if I have any other ideas. Let me see. I'm thinking maybe I should just do one layer. I don't know, I just want it to be perfect, you know? I want it to I don't want to have to keep trying to fucking print it right. Just want it to come out right the first time. It's only 8% done, holy fuck. The next print that I want to do is maybe figure out something for the Raspberry Pi and the motherboard of the printer. People have cases for that. Looks pretty good. Like this. But not really, because I want something for the Raspberry Pi too. Like that, electronics compartment, so on and so forth. Let's see what I have for the SD card. Let's see whether or not I can find something, and maybe we could start with Octoprint, because I think that for today I am done with the concept art of this. If you're just joining us now, which I see somebody is, which doesn't mean a whole hell of a lot. Basically, I'm just making this cup with a Raspberry Pi in it with a fan for someone's kid to play in the car, play RetroPie. And I gave up on doing it some kind of threaded maneuver. I'm just gonna have a lip. But I'm gonna go see if I can find an SD card. Hold on. In my box of magic and wonder, we have relays, and we have USBs and HDMIs and all this cool gizmos and gadgets. I got a Raspberry Pi. I don't know what I have for SD cards that are available. I don't really want to use too much. Oh, that'd be really. I bought 2 Spark cores. It'd be really cool to develop maybe something for the printer with the Spark. It's apparently not the right box. I thought it had the SD card in it. Okay, so that's crazy. Oh, so I have 3 Raspberry Pis, huh? Well, that will come in handy, I guess, because one's going to Brian and one's going to be for the printer. I only have a 64 gig, and I want to save that for my phone and switch my phone out being it's 32 for music and what have you, which I might do later. But we're 57 minutes in. Not a whole lot snagged on the end of this. I'm hoping that this all worked out. I hope to have new music next time. Nobody's watching this anyway, but if you do end up watching this later at some point, share the love. But don't be too harsh. I don't like touching like that. I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah, so I'm gonna fucking call it a day. See ya.